Hello all and welcome back. This is another, probably even the third video in a short period of time on Hedera. Things are moving very, very rapidly and there are some big updates that I wanted to cover in this short video. So stay tuned and watch to the end to find out what's been going on recently. Looking at price action, basically trading sideways, still in this accumulation zone, which is quite healthy for Hedera, and to be honest, the rest of the market is still in this sort of accumulation zone. We're seeing this play out in the equities market as well. So the S&P 500 and the big exchanges like the Nasdaq, for example, are still down from their all-time highs. So we're still waiting for the next leg up of this journey. So nothing too crazy going on here. Okay, so what's the big news? So literally within the last sort of half an hour to an hour, there has been a new podcast that's been released. 𝗟𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, who's one of the founders, has had an interview with Thinking Crypto. You guys can go and check out this in your own time if you want to, but I'll summarize some of the details. So staking was touched on. So basically, Mance turned around and said the next big thing is the newest version of smart contracts. I'll touch on that later in a bit. Dramatically improving the performance, providing a solution for developers that do not exist otherwise within the market. Mance has basically been talking about how smart contracts will bridge the gap between their current service features with the non-existent smart contracts, and how this sort of bridge between them will enable token creators to manage their cryptocurrencies and blockchains effectively. There was also a touching note on remittance payments and Shinhan Bank and CBDCs, and Mance's takeaway or thoughts really on the matter that CBDCs can coexist with layer 1 and layer 2 technologies that already exist within the market today. Now this is quite a big thing. You've got one of the chairs of one of the most rapidly developing blockchains basically turning around and saying that CBDCs will not replace current solutions. As a matter of fact, they'll actually just coexist with the solutions that get put in place by central banks. So this is a massive piece of news, effectively, that they're quite optimistic about the future of layer 1 and layer 2 technologies with central bank digital currencies. So some really big stuff happening there. In the NFT and metaverse space, there was a roadmap update, effectively, where Mance is going to have a discussion with York Rhodes, who is the Director for Digital Transformation, Blockchain and Cloud Supply Chain for Microsoft, as well as some moderators from Accenture Security. So potentially a new person on the agenda, representative from Microsoft, maybe less than 48 hours away from a very, very exciting announcement, potentially a new committee member or big partnerships coming there with the likes of Microsoft, which is absolutely fantastic. And the real meat and bones of this video update is the upcoming releases. So version 0.22 is going to be releasing on the testnet on the 20th of January. I presume if everything all goes to plan, then the mainnet will receive this update on February the 3rd. As outlined in their Hedera document page, 0.22 releases a paradigm shift for Hedera services as we deliver the next major step up in our smart contracts 2.0 roadmap. So they're focusing on the strength of the Protean HIP-25 protocols. So technical foundation for scaling the world state of our ledger to billions of entities without sacrificing the high transactions per second enabled by the Hashgraph consensus algorithm. So really, really big improvements here for Hbar's transactional service. There is potential here that this new 0.22 update might drop smart contracts 2.0. Not only that, this has the potential to make Hedera's virtual Ethereum environment actually downright faster than the standard Ethereum environment, which is absolutely massive. And this opens up the door for all sorts of DeFi applications that we know and love that already exist on Ethereum. To put this into perspective, the current sort of average gas fee is around $70 to $130 to create a smart contract on Ethereum. On Hedera, you'd be able to create these smart contracts for around $1 with much faster processing, effectively, as well as being so green to the point of where a hamster on a hamster wheel could power the network. it sounds like a joke, but this is how much more advanced Hedera is versus the traditional big players such as Ethereum. Anyway, they're the updates. I'll keep sort of processing this information, and I'll give you some more information when I get there. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Drop a comment if you're also excited about the future of Hedera. Cheers all. Take care.